Dear child, this is a spiritual reflection, not a prediction or a guarantee. Take what feels true to your heart and gently release what does not. You are not required to believe anything blindly. This message is here to offer clarity, peace, and understanding. You are guided here because something meaningful has been shifting, not necessarily around you, but within you and within someone deeply connected to you. This shift is quiet. It does not announce itself loudly. It shows up as awareness, calm after confusion, or a sense that things are slowly making sense. Your soulmate has been on an inner journey for some time. They questioned their feelings. They tried to understand them with logic. At moments, they tried to ignore them or move past them. There may have been silence, distance, or hesitation, not because they did not care, but because they were afraid of choosing wrongly, afraid of hurting you, or afraid of facing the depth of what they felt. What they are feeling now is different from before. It is not rushed or overwhelming. It is steady and clear. When they think of you now, there is less chaos and more calm. Their heart feels settled instead of conflicted. This kind of peace often points toward truth. They are beginning to understand that what they feel for you is not just attraction or emotion. It is respect. It is comfort. It is a sense of alignment. You represent something safe and real to them, not something temporary. This realization took time, reflection, and growth. It was not instant, and that is why it carries weight. Both of you have been shaped by waiting. That waiting was not a mistake or a punishment. It was a season of preparation. It taught patience, self-awareness, and emotional maturity. It allowed wounds to surface and heal. God often works slowly, not to deny us, but to prepare us so that when something arrives, we are able to hold it with wisdom. Your soulmate has been seeking guidance quietly. They have asked for clarity and peace rather than signs that create fear or pressure. What they received was calm assurance instead of urgency, a sense that choosing you would mean choosing honesty, responsibility, and something lasting. This connection is not about rushing into promises or dramatic declarations. It is about choosing carefully. Love that is guided by faith grows steadily. It considers commitment, respect, and shared values. That is the place their heart is coming from now. You do not need to compare yourself to anyone else. You do not need to change who you are. You do not need to prove your worth. You are already enough as you are. You are seen and valued for your sincerity, your patience, and your heart. What matters most is not timing or appearance, but alignment and truth. If they have been quiet, it is because they did not want to approach you with uncertainty. They wanted clarity before speaking. They wanted to come to you whole, not confused. Silence in this situation was not absence. It was preparation. This message is also for you. You are not behind in life. You have not missed your moment. You are not forgotten. What is meant for you will not require anxiety or force. It will arrive with peace. It will feel grounded and steady. You will not have to chase it or lose yourself to keep it. Trust the timing that shaped you. Trust the growth you went through. What is real does not disappear when it is delayed. It matures. When the moment comes, it will not feel chaotic or overwhelming. It will feel clear, calm, right, like something gently settling into place. Until then, protect your peace. Stay rooted in faith. Keep your heart open, but your mind clear. You are being guided step by step. Even when the path feels slow or quiet, what is unfolding is not fantasy. It is alignment. It is understanding. It is love built on truth rather than urgency. And when it arrives, you will recognize it not by fear or pressure, but by peace. Beloved, this is the true beginning of a sacred journey you are stepping into together. A journey that did not start today, but has been quietly unfolding long before you realized it. Every step you took, every prayer you whispered, every moment of waiting and wondering has been guiding you toward this point. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been random. This path has been prepared with intention, shaped by divine wisdom, and surrounded by love that sees far beyond the present moment. This journey is meant to bring deep fulfillment, not the temporary kind that fades with circumstances, but a lasting sense of purpose, peace, and inner completeness. It is meant to bring joy that is steady, joy that remains even when life feels uncertain. It is meant to bring blessings that cannot always be measured in material ways, but are felt deeply in the heart, in the soul, and in the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Together, you are being invited to walk forward with faith, not a perfect faith, not a faith without questions, but a living faith that chooses trust even when the full picture is not yet visible. Together, you are learning how to love in a way that reflects patience, kindness, and grace. This love is not meant to rush or force itself into shape. It is meant to grow naturally, gently, and honestly, shaped by truth and care. Your connection is not ordinary. It carries meaning that goes beyond attraction or comfort. It is rooted in shared growth, shared responsibility, and shared purpose. This union is meant to teach you how to support each other, not only in moments of happiness, but also in moments of weakness. It is meant to teach you how to stand together when life feels heavy, and how to celebrate together when life feels light. If these words resonate within you, it is because your heart recognizes something familiar. There is a deep sense of knowing within you that this love did not arrive by chance. It has been prepared, it has been protected, and it has been guided to you at the right time. This is not a delayed blessing. It is a perfectly timed one. As you move forward, you may feel moments of excitement and moments of uncertainty. Both are part of the journey. Do not mistake uncertainty for doubt, and do not mistake fear for failure. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it feels peaceful. Love often stretches us before it settles us. These moments are not signs to stop. They are invitations to trust deeper. You are not walking this path alone. Even when silence surrounds you, even when answers seem slow, there is guidance at work behind the scenes. You are being supported in ways you cannot always see. Every step you take forward in honesty and love is met with unseen strength and direction. This connection is not just emotional, it is spiritual. It touches the deeper parts of who you are. It asks you to become more patient, more understanding, more present. It invites you to soften where you once protected yourself too tightly, and to strengthen where you once doubted your worth. Through this love, you will learn that real connection is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about choosing to stay, to listen, to grow, and to forgive. It is about learning how to communicate openly, and how to hold space for each other's emotions without judgment. Your love is meant to shine quietly and steadily. It does not need to prove itself to the world. It does not need constant validation. Its strength will be seen in the way you treat each other when no one else is watching, in the way you speak with kindness, in the way you show patience, in the way you remain committed even when things feel challenging. This relationship is not only for your happiness, it is meant to have a wider impact. Through your love, others will see what respect looks like. Through your choices, others will feel encouraged to love more deeply. Through your growth, others will be reminded that healing and connection are possible. There will be seasons of ease and seasons of effort. In seasons of ease, you will enjoy laughter, closeness, and shared joy. In seasons of effort, you will be asked to lean into faith, to choose understanding over reaction, and to remember why you began walking together in the first place. Both seasons are necessary. Both shape you. Do not fear challenges. Challenges are not punishments. They are teachers. They reveal where healing is needed, where communication must deepen, and where love can become stronger. When you face them together with honesty and humility, they will not divide you. They will unite you. Remain gentle with one another. Everyone carries unseen struggles. Everyone grows at a different pace. Give each other room to learn, to make mistakes, and to become better over time. Love that lasts is not built in a single moment. It is built in many small moments of patience, forgiveness, and understanding. Stay grounded in what truly matters. When distractions arise, return to your core values. When confusion appears, return to honest communication. When fear tries to take control, return to faith. These anchors will keep you steady when emotions fluctuate. This journey is not about reaching a destination quickly. It is about becoming aligned along the way. It is about learning how to walk side by side, respecting each other's individuality while growing stronger together. It is about building a life that feels safe, meaningful, and true. You are creating something lasting through your choices. Every kind word spoken, every moment of listening, every act of patience, every decision to love instead of withdraw. These small actions shape the foundation of your future. You are not meant to rush what is unfolding. Timing matters. Growth takes time. Trust that what is meant to develop will do so naturally. What is real does not need to be forced. It will settle into place. When both hearts are ready, remember that love guided by faith is not fragile. It is resilient. It bends without breaking. It adapts without losing its essence. It grows deeper through challenges rather than disappearing because of them. Even when you feel unsure, you are being led. Even when you feel unprepared, you are being strengthened. Even when you feel afraid, you are being protected. These moments are shaping you into the people you need to become for the life you are building together. This is not just the beginning of a relationship. It is the beginning of a shared calling. A moment where two paths that have been quietly forming on their own finally recognize one another and choose to walk forward together. It is an invitation into something deeper than attraction or convenience. It is a responsibility that asks both of you to rise, not just for yourselves, but for what you are creating together. A responsibility to love with integrity, even when it would be easier to look away. to speak with truth, even when silence feels safer, to act with compassion, not only when it is deserved, but when it is needed most. This beginning carries weight because it is not built on illusion. It asks for presence. It asks for honesty. It asks for the courage to be seen fully and to see the other without trying to reshape them into something easier to hold. This is the beginning of learning how to listen beyond words, how to hear what is being said in pauses, in emotions, in the unspoken fears and hopes that surface slowly over time. It is the beginning of learning how to stay open when misunderstandings arise, how to choose patience over pride, and how to repair rather than retreat. What starts here is the slow, intentional work of building something meaningful, something rooted, not rushed, something that can withstand time, change, uncertainty, and growth. You are not only learning how to love each other, you are learning how to build a shared foundation, one made of respect, accountability, and care. A foundation that does not crack at the first challenge, but strengthens because challenges are faced together instead of alone. This shared calling will ask you to grow in ways you didn't expect. It will invite you to examine your habits, your wounds, your patterns, and your expectations. It will ask you to choose understanding over assumption, responsibility over blame, and commitment over comfort. Not because perfection is required, but because sincerity is. Because what you are creating deserves intention. There will be moments of joy that feel effortless, where connection flows naturally and everything feels aligned. There will also be moments of tension that test your resolve, moments where love becomes a choice rather than a feeling. And it is in those moments that this beginning shows its true purpose. Love with integrity means staying aligned with your values, even when emotions run high. Speaking with truth means communicating clearly, kindly, and honestly instead of reacting impulsively. Acting with compassion means remembering that you are on the same side. Even when you disagree, your love is meant to bring peace into your lives. Not a peace without effort, but a peace rooted in trust. A peace that comes from knowing you are walking in alignment with what is true for you. A peace that remains even when circumstances shift. Do not underestimate the power of quiet consistency. Love does not always need grand gestures. Often, it grows strongest in everyday moments, in shared meals, in simple conversations, in mutual support during ordinary days. This connection invites you to become more present, to listen more deeply, to speak more thoughtfully, to love more intentionally. It invites you to move beyond old patterns and into a healthier, more grounded way of relating. You may discover parts of yourself through this love that you did not know existed, strength you did not realize you carried, softness you thought you had lost, courage you did not know you possessed. Love has a way of revealing who we are meant to become. Trust that even when things feel unclear, clarity will come. Trust that even when progress feels slow, growth is happening. Trust that even when doubts arise, they do not define the truth of what you are building. You are allowed to feel both excitement and fear. You are allowed to feel both hope and uncertainty. These feelings do not cancel each other out. They exist together as part of growth. As you continue forward, choose love deliberately. Choose patience intentionally. Choose faith even when it requires courage. These choices will shape the life you are creating more than any single moment ever could. Your journey together is meaningful. It is guided, it is protected, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. Move forward knowing that you are not alone. Move forward trusting that what lies ahead is filled with purpose. Move forward believing that love rooted in faith will continue to grow, deepen, and strengthen over time. This love is sacred, this union is blessed, and this journey has only just begun.